welcome back to the next episode. Thank you for joining me. Let's check it out. This is it. Oh, that's quite a nice angle with the shadow on this side. This is our post-apocalyptic town or village. Would you call it a town, maybe? This is where the people are coming in. We're doing very well. Got our upgraded gate. Lots of food buildings, and we've even got power now. This is our power corner in over here. Got our windmill. Got our solar panels. Doing very well. A couple of medical tents to help everyone who's ill. Ah, looks like we've run out of plastic. Is the work area used up? Yeah, there it is. Let's. Oh, there's some plastic piles out there in the distance. There we go, 60. That'll do. And just see if any other buildings need anything else. That one's just full. The stockpile, but we've got another one over here. Oh, and that's 57% full, so that's getting full as well. Could do with another stockpile then. Let's lay one down over here. There we go. No room there. Put it down by the well, over here. Where shall I put it? Yeah, over here in the corner will do. That will give us some storage over this side of the map for all the food, maybe, or well, all the more the materials. The food is kept elsewhere, isn't it? How are we doing on our food stockpile? 37% full, even though we've got hundreds of items. 297 potatoes, 143 peanuts, lots of meals. That's good to see. Giving our survivors a hell of a meal. Ran out of berries on our food stockpile, so are there anywhere we've got a couple? Yeah, there we go. We'll do that. Go back to base. Another trapper out there. We could hire someone else and make use of all these carriers we've got. And have we got 2 people on this fishing hut? Yeah, we have. So we must have a bit more meat and fish coming in. What have we got? We've got 2 meat. Looks like it's just getting eaten up pretty quickly. Doesn't produce a huge volume. Okay, looking good. Let's check out our experts, our specialists. Here we go. She's getting the components from this man. Let's attack the bandits. Go on, you can get him. Take him down. 1 out of 9 health points left, and she's on 73 health. Great. We'll get those. We'll kill him next time and get access to the components. Now you've got all these components on you. Let's go back via the via this pile. I guess if you go back via a pile and you don't have many movement points left, then it's a good way of kind of like maximising your movement points, because you're not going to you lose all your movement points when you bounce into a place. So if you do it at the end of your go, there we go. That's more efficient. So he could bounce into this one on the way back, and then just keep going straight down, maybe. Okay. Someone could pick up the rest of that jerky as well, I guess. Right. Next person. Oh yes. Here are all the components. So he can only scavenge like 6 at a time, which is pretty weak, because there's 40 to go, but we'll keep him at it, and probably need someone a bit better at scavenging on the case, and maybe just go exploring with him. But we'll take this this new expert scientist, and let's check out this one, see what's going on here. What are we going to find in this area? That's all his movement points gone. Okay, he'll find out next time. And let's just have a think about what we're going to build next in the camp. So, did we spend our science points? We've got 19 left, haven't we? Let's have a look at see any new buildings. Yeah, that's it. The insect farm. Need 2 components, and it does produce. It consumes energy, which is interesting. So that's going to be a tricky building. Oh, we've got 2 components in stock. Let's go build that. Build it there. Oh yeah, right on the edge there. Are those berries in the way? Nope. Oh, brilliant. Just extend the road out, and then there we go. It's a bit hidden actually by the rock formation. Maybe a bit of an error there. Bit of a slight graphical bug in the game. Should build a road all the way around the stockpile. Ooh. Then we've got a bit of room out here. Once all these trees are cleared, we've got our logger, logging in this area. Let's move it up so it can get more. Let's move it down. Let's extend it there and get all these straggly trees. Could do with our food stockpile to gather those berries to clear that berry bush. So let's do that. Ooh, although moving the work area might be a bit of a... Have to keep bumping it up over there, don't we? There we go. We'll get those berries. Nice town. Look at all these trees. Our forester's doing well. There's our sawmill. So we've got loads of planks, but if we needed even more, then we could just put another person on and just bring it local. So if we ever need a whole load of planks, we'll bring it back to there. But we're fine for now. Oh, something needs repairing over here. What's going on? Has that been hit by something? Ah, and it needs repairing with these component thingies. So we'll need to get that building back on the go soon enough. And oh, fun boxes. So where are fun boxes, do we think? Yes, over here. And our specialist has got the movement points back where everyone hasn't. He's a bit out of sync with everyone because he went back to base. Let's collect these fun boxes. Bit of danger in there. There we go, we've got 12 fun boxes. He's just lost like 20 of his health. Ooh, I want to see what's in them. Let's get him back to base soon enough then, on his next movement turn. So what are these things? Electronics, a very high-end material for the most advanced buildings, refined from components or scavenged from world map locations. Oh, interesting. Well, we haven't come across any yet. And then fun boxes, a selection of various entertainment products from the old world, required by all entertainment buildings, can only be found on the world map. Okay, so we need some sort of entertainment building maybe for those, but we've got the fun boxes so far. And I've just seen over here, our environmental station is pumping out some interesting coloured smoke, and they're turning 4 bits of radiation into 1. So we're turning, kind of like dividing into a quarter the mass of the radiation, getting through that pile, 25 out of 49, and getting through that pile, 55 out of 67. So we'll clear those and then we can build on them, and we'll get this insect farm built before long. We've got all the components we need, and they're literally just building it now. I've just speeded up the game to max speed because I want to see this insect farm. Nearly built. Green smoke in the way. Here we go. So we need energy, but we need to select... Oh, cool. So we can grow crickets, and they've got a fast grow rate with a low yield, so that will bring in really fast food in low quantities. And then mealworms, they're a medium growth rate, medium yield. I think we should grow mealworms. And we could put 2 people on it because we've got plenty of people. We've got 19 people. We need more power. That's going to be the name of the game. Power for the more advanced buildings. But we'll keep going with the clearance of the nuclear waste. Then we can bash him onto doing some insect production. Okay, specialists are ready. Let's get these fun boxes back and see what they're all about. We could go via the iodine pile. Use up the end of our movement turn. There we go. And then our scavengers. Yeah, we're getting into this bandit, aren't we? I wonder if we'll get a finishing move. Yes, I think we will. Boom! Okay, nice. 26 components, and she can pick up loads of stuff because she is a scavenger. And we've got him coming home with some components so we can build some more stuff. And we're going to bring you back via the tinned fruit. So you can pick a few of those. Oh, and he can carry quite a lot, 25 fruit. So it's just the iodine pills that take a while to pick up. And get some more components here, my man. And our new guy. Look in here, see what's going on. Oh yes, science points, 443. Now, he's got 5 on research. So him looking for science points. Yeah, that is a random number, 443. I think he may have given that a multiplier, but I'm not sure. Let me know what you think if you do know. I guess the way to find out is to go back to a previous save game and send someone else after it and see if they have a different figure, but you know, I'm not going to do that. Right, let's go back into our map. Looking good. Need more power. Wonder what the batteries would do. It's probably more like yeah, oh okay, yeah, in electrical storms it'll store power so you can still continue. Right, we've got a couple who are arguing. Let's check this out. Dilemma. Children's rights. A couple comes to you asking if the colony has any rules about parenting. The mother thinks the children should be tasked with handling domestic work. Interesting. While the father thinks the children are too young and should be allowed to spend their days playing. Well, we've got the option of siding with the mother, the father, plan to have the children educated, or ignore the dispute. Well, it seems like I'll go for number 3, plan to have the children educated. Let's see what that does. Oh, so you agree to the children should pitch in, but don't think taking over the domestic tasks is the best idea. You'll promise to look into educating them in a way which could include light domestic work as a means to teach responsibility. +2 happiness to the colony. We've gained that happiness back from when we lost it. Still waiting on the movement points there from our specialists. There we go. And check out the environmental station. Looking forward to that bagging all the waste. So our oh yeah, we're storing the nuclear waste. It's at 6% capacity. I don't know if we should have like put that building out of town or not, but it's close enough anyway, so it'll be fine. Maybe we'll just have loads of these facilities, and I'm not sure what would happen in a disaster if that was destroyed. If it would let all the nuclear waste out. So that's something to have a think about. Specialists ready to roll. I'm talking to you. Here we go. Pick some clothes up on the way back. And go on to our next person. Yep. Okay, you can scavenge 10 of those at a time. Okay, that's interesting. So, we're bringing you back, aren't we? There's nothing to really go past. Let's bring you back down here. There we go, used up all your movement points. So our scavenger can pick up 10 at a time, and this guy can pick up 6 at a time. We'll keep going for the components. He's got 31 health left, so we'll have to be mindful of that. You're going right up in the science points, so we can get our next building. Oh, and he can pick up 250 science points at a time. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, so his 5 research skill is definitely worth it. It does make a difference. Okay, interesting. Let's go back to the camp. Just having a think about the next buildings. We need to try and... you're out of power. How come you're out of power? Is that because it was night time? I think so. And then comes back into daytime and you can start working again. Is that right? So production is 22, consumption is 24. We're on -2, so what's happening there? Do we need to switch this one off? Yeah, there you go. So we're back in production. Okay, so even though it couldn't fully work, it's still draining all the power it could. Wonder if it was still actually working to a certain degree then. No, it wasn't. Okay, we need more power, folks. That's the name of the game. Specialists are ready to roll, so let's go. Looks like all the action's on the world map at the moment. We need some fibre. We don't have enough fibre for clothes. Right. You keep going in there. Okay, he's on 11 health now, so that's the last time you can go in there. We'll have to send you back home. Why don't you go in? Go past him and give him a bash. There we go, he's left with 5 out of 8 health, and you've got 69, but he can just keep walking past, and that's a nice route to go actually, because you can bounce in these on the way up, and on the way back, and we'll come back up and explore this region and see if there's anything past here, which yeah, I think there certainly is. Oh look, there's a way through here, and there's a little lake there, but a little narrow way through there, so that'll be interesting. Maybe there's going to be some really good stuff soon. Not sure. Like some of these electronic components up here. Right, you scavenge 10 more. There's no danger there, so that's good. And you get some more science points, and then I think we're going to have a look at what we can make with our science points next. See what building's on. Yep, we've got all the science points there, and we're going to bring our man back with the components. So you're not far away from home now. There we go, in a straight line, kinda. Yep, one more movement point. But you can't over mountains. Oh yeah, and we have to go all the way around to get to our base. Oh yeah, so our base is right near these big mountains, and I wonder where the tunnel is. So maybe through here, maybe, and out to the other end. Maybe our survivors are coming in through this way. Who knows? Back into our colony. Oh look, I can see that getting a bit thinner on the ground, or is it just me? 25 out of 49 left, and we're producing it pretty well. Got 3 people on the case. We've got 14 in there, which is 7% capacity, so we're going to have to build a lot of nuclear waste storage sites. Good, and we're getting through the trees here, so we can build some more fields, which would be nice. Probably get 1 there, maybe 2 more around here. So we'll definitely do that, because never take food for granted. Oh, we've got a dispute here. Oh no, what's this? One of the colonists rushes towards you. He says that someone spotted an abandoned wagon not too far from here. It's covered with a tarpaulin, so they can't tell what's inside. There are footprints around it, but no one can tell where they lead. The colonists want to search the wagon in case there's something valuable inside it. Oh, cool. So we can search the wagon but arm the colonists, and that will cost us a couple of bits of wood. Well, I'm sure that's fine. Search the wagon, or it's too dangerous to check. Let's search the wagon and arm our colonists. Oh, look, we've got a small group of colonists ventures out. It doesn't take much time for them to return. They found plenty of supplies as well as 2 dead bodies. God, looks like sickness caught both of them, and they weren't strong enough to go on any longer. So we've got 6 tools and 12 plastic from that. We'll take that. We need the tools, and we don't have many clothes, and it is the fibre that's a problem. Now we've got a scrapper. Have we got another recycler? I thought we put in another recycler, so can't quite see. That's the recycler. So just see if there's another building that looks like that. No, I don't think so. I think what we'll do, even though we've got so much plastic, we don't have enough fibre, and I would say that that's an imbalance in the game that isn't very good. So that needs rebalancing for sure on this early access game. Build another recycler. Where is it in this one? There we go. We'll put them nuclear waste there. Put them to the right of the nuclear waste pile. There we go. Build a recycler, and I mean, however many we've got, that'll certainly help with the fibre. Okay, let's go back on our normal radio station that we start with. Radio Armageddon. Here we come. Got a nice little patch of land here that we can build on, so I'll just put a road there now. We've cleared that nuclear waste, which is great. Oh, and put a road all the way up there. Cool. Okay. Would have been good to have a bit of a gap in between here, because we have to go all the way around now. Do with a path going all the way around here. Do that in a minute. Group of survivors at the gate. What have we got? Oh, made our recycler. We'll put you on something soon. Ooh. So we've got 14 adults and 5 children. They've got a few supplies with them, some canned fruit, some tools, some meat and some clothes. 5 of them are injured. It says here their condition. And this is their story, so I didn't expect to find this here. What are you aiming for? A settlement, a town, a city? Well, maybe you'll reach that sooner than you think. We're going to have to reject you because you've not got a specialist, and there's a whole load of you. I don't want that to wreck our encampment. Sorry folks. If there are any of you out there that want me to take in everyone, I don't think it's a good idea. But we could do with building some more housing. We'd quite like some advanced housing. Let's give you a work area, give you 2 people, find some plastic. There we go, 75 out of 75. Go for that plastic pile. Deposit depleted, nuclear waste, yeah! Oh, look at it in there. So the barrels are building up, and that will just be stored there. That's pretty cool. And we've got this area to build in now. So I think I might see if we can put down like a tenement or something. Get a bit more housing so we can start to think about letting some new people in. So we could do a tenement there or just on there. Let's just do it on here. There we go, some housing next to a nuclear waste dump. There's got to be some prime real estate there. Wonder if people get a bit snobby about that. Oh, and we've cleared the pile there as well. That's fantastic. So we'll just let them process that, I think. Move the work area. We'll just let them process what they've got. We'll move the work area over there so that when it's next activated, it'll go straight onto working. And I think Colonist Violet is infected. Good job. We got loads of first aid. We're going to pause the environmental station and we're going to activate our insect farm. Brilliant. Ready for planting. Okay, we're going to plant some worms. I'm not sure how that works. Maybe they need to change the word there. It's gone a bit too generic. So we're planting our worms. And they're going to grow. Growing 1%, 2% and 1 yield. So we might get 50 if it goes on to 4 and 2 yield. Just about. Okay, so we'll get 50 worms. And what we could do is put our cookhouse onto making the worms. This worm meal, an insect meal. It's an unusual stew made from every type of available insect. Insects are a good alternative to meat. Okay, we'll do that when our stockpile of insects builds up. Let's go on the world map and get our specialists on the go. So we're taking you home, mister. And you can go... What's up? Ooh, can you go all the way here? That'd be good to bounce into there on the way back. Pick up some first aid. Then you can maybe, if you can go far enough, you can bounce into that plastic and then you'll be home. Hop, skip and a jump. You go home. Oh yeah, there's a long way round. Don't even quite make it. Oh, that's annoying. Oh, I should have put him into the jerky farm. There you go, last set of components, then we'll send you back home. Although, where were the other components? Were they around here somewhere? Up there. Not really. You've got to go home. Oh no. What are you doing? You've done the science points. Oh yeah, let's check out what we can build now. See what's in this section. More science points. Fantastic. Oh, I'm glad he's finding all the science points. Because he's getting a bonus, I think. And he's got 3 attack, 80 health, so he could probably take out that bandit. And last guy, so you can't fight anymore because if you go in there once more you'll die. And I don't actually know what happens when someone dies. So we'll just send you straight back. You've got 7 movement points, which is pretty good. Our scout has 8. And some only have 5, which you do notice. There we go. Right, let's check out our science points. 462. If we look at food, we could go for protected crops, which are greenhouses. Shield the crops from the elements. They can function even through... Do you know what? I think that's important to have. Let's do it. Let's do it. And then the next item is a bore well, and that's for water, so we can get more water. That's going to probably become important if and when our wells dry up. I don't know if that's a thing. So might be good to secure some good water production. And then battery stacking and energy production number 2, so more energy. Don't know if that means we need a lot more components. And security and exploration. The colony will give us better housing, better roads for in this area, and then more comfortable housing here, which will be good to have. Very good to have. What's the ultimate couch potato at the end here? Movie theatre and a game arcade. Wow. Okay, we'll definitely go after those. Take us a while though. It'll take us a while. So we've unlocked greenhouses. I wonder how they work. Can we just pop them on top of our existing fields, or do we need to just have a space in their own right? Oh, we're going to need components, but we can lay it down to be collecting the other goods. Okay, and it's a small area. That's interesting. So, I wonder if we can squeeze it in here. In the space left by the nuclear waste being cleared. Rotate that round. Yeah button. Oh yeah. Yeah, what we could do is lay it down there and then bring the road all the way along here. Hopefully that'll fit. Brilliant. Yep, there we go. Okay, looking forward to that greenhouse being built. You're out of logs, so let's move your work area. Move it back near, or shall we clear some stuff over here? Yeah, let's clear a bit of... no, we've got our trappers out there. Let's leave all that wood for our trappers and get you over here, clearing a bit of an area near the camp so we can have more space to build. We'll just expand out that way to the right hand side. Expand out this way. Looks like there's a lot of good ground. How's our insect farm? Yield of 22. Now I think the good thing is that we can grow grow the food here while there's like nuclear fallout and stuff. So if there is a disaster coming, then that will help us. Wow, we've got 829 food. Metal depleted. Okay, yep. And the other piles being had at. So let's go back and double check everyone's got metal. Nope, this one hasn't. Let's move the work area. There's one over there. Let's just go after that one up there. And go back to base. Be good if there was a home button where you just press a button and take you back home. See if our specialists are ready to roll. Yep, they are. Here we go. So you bounce into the plastic on your way back, mister. Great. Really using these movement points to our advantage, because they zero out when you go in to collect stuff, so it's certainly an advantage to hop home. Right, you've got everything you need from there. Let's bounce you back via some tools. There we go, bringing the components home, and our main man is back in camp, dropping stuff off. You can heal up a bit as well. You've got 46 out of 100 health. You're in fairly dire straits, so we need to be careful actually we don't bounce you into somewhere with a hazard. But there's no hazard here, or no chance of hazard, so let's just see what happens. Yeah, you're fine there. And we'll bounce you maybe into the jerky and then home, or wherever your movement points take you. Right, let's take out this bandit. Definite advantage going after the research points with someone who has research as a specialism. Now we've taken him down to 3 out of 9 health points, and he's got 67 left, so that's good. I think it only cost him 13 health points there. Okay, brilliant, cool. What a vast world map. It's pretty big. I wonder if eventually we'll come across, I don't know, like a friendly camp we can trade with and set up a trade route, or if there's like something even bigger than just these small things we come across, like I don't know, like some sort of insane castle being defended, or who knows. And the science points down there that we've forgotten about, but there. We'll take our... how much attack has he got? 3 attack. Yeah, that's a pretty serious place to go and attack. We'll go for it though, we'll go. Maybe our main man up here, he's got good attack. And he's got good scavenge. Yep, we'll send Pinkman after the science points down there. Oh dear, nuclear fallout is coming. This is the bad one. The horizon starts turning from blue to toxic green, and the air seems to burn your lungs. These are the first signs of the impending danger. Oh dear. We're going to need to harvest our crops before they wither. Stockpile iodine pills. Now we do have some of those, I'm pretty sure. And build more medic tents, or assign more workers to existing ones. Okay, so it's given us a big clue there to build some more medic tents. We're just going to slow down time then. Pause even. Got all these components we've got, so we can build some nice buildings that require components. In fact, the greenhouse, so we'll have components for that, and it will start being built very soon because it's got all the material it needs. Brilliant. Okay, looking forward to that. We can build some more insect farms. How much? What do the insect farms require? Yeah, 2 components for the insect farms and 2 components for the greenhouse. Let's build another greenhouse and see if we can squeeze in another. Hopefully, squeeze in another like insect farm or greenhouse here. But no, I don't think there's enough room unless we get rid of the road. So no, we won't do that. So another greenhouse, and we'll have another insect farm out here. We'll rotate that round because these will still be able to function in a fallout, which we've got incoming very soon. And actually at the moment we've got plenty of... Oh look, we can put the insect farm there, kind of in the rock. Oh okay, it can go on the rock, but just the water that's stopping it. Interesting. Okay, yeah, we'll build that. Now, we need to build medical tents, because that's what they're saying. That's the hint. Can build some out here. Cool, this forest is getting quite big. Definitely build some medical tents. Okay, I don't know how many we're going to need. If we've got radiation coming, then surely everyone's going to get irradiated. So it's going to be a lot of people to try and cure. Build 2 tents there. Are we going to have... Though we're cutting off the road, are we? Can we get the road to go up and just have a whole row of tents and have that as like a medical quarter? Hopefully there's space. Yes. No. Yes, there is. Thank goodness for that. Just build the road all the way up there. And let's build a few more tents and just have this as like a medical zone. How many shall we build? I'm not sure. Got 4 there. 4 there, and we've got 2 here. Let's just see how we get on with that. We'll put them on high priority because we're going to need them. And we've got plenty of people to employ there, so we're going to need 2 people each for 4 more buildings, which is 8. And that will leave us with 9 carriers left, which is plenty, I think. Not entirely sure how many carriers you need, but in my mind, maybe 5 or 8 is good. Okay, we've laid down our buildings, people, and we're just going to prepare for impending disaster. We'll harvest all of our crops right now, so we can get them in time. Everyone's harvesting anyway. A small field over here. Harvest that. Bit to grow. They're just sort of planting there. Harvesting. Yeah, they're already harvesting, but most of the way through. Peanuts. I wonder if peanuts would survive the fallout. We'll see. Okay, let's see what our experts are doing. Right. Okay, slowed down times. They're not activated. Okay, exciting. Let's see if they can. I wonder how quickly they can build these medical tents. Oh, we're building that one already. Okay, brilliant. A bandit's at the gate. Oh, doing something a bit odd. What's he doing? Look, sort of waving at us. Okay, come on then. A man approaches the grate with a hefty backpack, bursting at the seams with blueprints, measuring sticks and other items. He has all the usual bandit trappings, but is acting in a very unbandit-like fashion. Oi oi, might I address whomever's in charge, he says. A master builder is here, and you better listen. He's building a monument of sorts and needs construction materials, so how's about we trade? Okay. So I don't know what that is. That looks like a cabbage or something. We haven't come across that before. But it's not seeds, I don't think. Or could it be? Ooh, that's tempting. So he would give us some sort of cabbage, and we would give him building materials. He's after plastic there for some components. Or ask if he has something more exciting to trade. I feel as though we're being prompted there. Let's ask him if he's got something more exciting. Do I look like a dealer of flesh to you? Me? I'm an honest bandit, just wanting to make my mark on the world. Goodbye. The bandit's visibly upset by the inquiry and sets off with a brisk brisk pace in the distance. Need an extra F in there, my people, to say off. Right, done. Dope. We missed out on a trade there. Oh, look at our tents. Look, they're being completed. Let's put 2 people in each, just so we're ready for when the doom comes. And do you know what? Just before I forget, we'll just have a road coming out in between these, just so we can still access this right-hand side and not cut it off completely. They build the roads very quickly. Specialists are ready to roll. Power shortage. Ooh, have we built something that needs power that's then going to drain? Yep, so we'll pause you. Oh, and yeah, of course the greenhouse needs power. But the energy consumption's only 4. So, yeah, the greenhouse is working. Oh, look, we can grow. Oh, great. Well, I don't think we'll grow peanuts. It does say they can endure against catastrophes quite well. We'll grow potatoes in there. No, that's taken us under the energy threshold. Let's take you offline. So we need more power. What's taking power then? Yeah, it's this. It's the insect farm and the greenhouse. Let's pause the greenhouse. And we're back in the power, growing the insects. And we've got a yield of 52 already. So that's going to... And it's at 96% growth. So we'll have 55, 58 maybe, something like that. And, oh, survivors at the gate. Let's check it out. Oh, God. 9 adults, 10 children. They've not got a specialist with them, but they do have some components, which is interesting. I think we're going to hold out for a specialist to come. I'm going to reject you guys, sorry. Should have had a bit more compassion for the children. But I've got to think with my mind and not my heart. I've got a whole village here of people to protect. Now, with all these components we've got, we could build some more power. The wind turbine produces quite a lot. Let's see how many components they take. Power at the end here. Specialists are ready. Fallout is coming. 0 days. So wind turbine costs 8 components and gives us 14 production, which is not quite 2 energy per component. And the solar panel uses 4 components, and but it's not. So it's less efficient in terms of how many components you've got to expend, but it's only on during the day, isn't it? So let's go with wind turbine. Have we got 8 of those parts? Yeah, we do. Okay, let's go wind turbine. Put it there. And I think we'll build another wind turbine as well. And we could potentially do with a road going up here, just to maximise our use of the land. Do that, and then we can have some stuff on this side going upwards maybe. Potentially do with a bit of battery storage to get us through like the odd disaster. And that's 5 components. It stores excess energy. The stored energy is then used. Okay, I wonder if it builds up or if it just kind of stores what's there. That'll be interesting to see how that works, because maybe we could like build it up and then run things off it for a while. Okay, brilliant. We'll work that out, and these will be built pretty quick because we've got everything going in there pretty nicely. Okay, we've got a specialist back in camp, so let's send you back out. Got our scout coming back. We can bounce you off the jerky on the way back, so you're in next. And look at all the stuff he's got. Look, we've got metal, first aid, antibiotics, fun boxes, whatever they are, and even stuff that's gone off the list down there with a +1 symbol in the resources box. No way to sort of scroll down and see what that is, but that's fine. That's the jerky I think we just picked up. Right, let's get you... What are you doing? Let's get you back to camp. Oh, we could have bounced you via the jerky. We could bounce you via the wood, because you won't make it back to camp all the way in this turn. Let's do that. And then... Right, we're sending you out to go and attack these pretty hardcore people down here, aren't we? Down there. So, follow me. Go all the way down. Okay, you're on your way. And then you're coming back to camp with all your stuff. You've got a whole load of components and some fibre, which will help us with the clothes. That's good. We've got the fibre, so we'll make sure our tailors are working. Right, here we go. Let's get this bandit. I think we're going to see a finishing move here. Nice. Okay, you'll get those science points next, and then we can unlock something else and build something new, which will be very exciting. Look forward to that. See which one we go for. Got a lot of buildings we've paused because we need power, so we're building more power now that we've got all the components, and actually we've got a whole load more components. So, but part of me wants to hold off using them all till we maybe make some bigger energy producers that might be more efficient and use our components better. Maybe that's the thing. Okay, we're building. We're building this wind turbine now, and that's going to build quick. So it'll be interesting to see what our energy goes up to see what else we can bring online. That would be cool. Nearly built. I'm looking forward to this battery as well, seeing how that works. Really looking forward to that. We're very low on metal. Just going to check all our scrappers are working. Oh, and here we go. We're in the fallout. All of our fields are totally irradiated, so we've lost, you know, whatever crops may or may not have been there. But we did harvest everything we could. But now this is where the mealworms come into their own. So we're producing even during fallout conditions, and we've got an extra fishing hut over here that's producing in fallout conditions. Look, they're literally producing the fish. And we've got, oh, look at all the people who are irradiated. So we've got 7 colonists who are irradiated, and they're going in for treatment into our medical zone up here. And we've got 2 first aiders down here as well. So we've got a lot of first aid going on, but look, it's not enough. There's a lot of sick people. They're even starting to glow as well. I wouldn't fancy their long-term survival rates. 2 colonists irradiated, someone injured. Looks like all these medical tents are doing us well. Part of me wishes we had more. So I wonder if we should build some more. Let's do that. Cool, you would have thought 6 was enough, but no. Let's build a medical tent there, and another one up here past the road. We don't want to lay it on the road, and you can just lay buildings on the road and wipe them out sometimes, I think, but has it kept that road there? I think so. Oh, I don't know, I may have wiped it out. Oh dear. Yeah, I have. Let's build the road up here then, past you. Yeah, it'd be good if you couldn't build on the road. I couldn't quite tell there. They could just make it like a permanent structure or something that you have to demolish to be able to then build over. But I guess it makes sense if you can just build on a flat surface. 2 more medical tents we're building. We'll put them on high priority. So there we go. Deliver all the materials we need. Now, we are on sort of slow speed, so I need to check our scrappers because we're very short of metal. Scrapper is working. And the piles out here, look, people going all the way out there, 80 out of 90 scrap metal. So we are collecting, but it's so far away that we're collecting it slower and slower. So that makes the world map a bit more relevant to topping up our reserves of metal. And also, in the science points here, if you look on production and go back all the way over to industrial mining, this is where we can get things like metal extractor, concrete extractor, plastic extractor. Picking through construction materials by hand will only take you so far. Heavy machinery like extractors will greatly boost your production, but require both constant maintenance and large amounts of energy to extract metal, plastic and concrete. That's interesting. So I don't know if they still have to like go near the piles, or if they can just, I don't know, kind of like, I don't know how it's going to work. That'll be interesting. Wow, look at all these irradiated people. So we've got 71 people in the camp. I guess technically they could all get irradiated. So if we have a look here, we've got treatment going on. We've got, oh, let's hire more people there. It was only in 1 tent, we just had 1 person working. So we treat a few more people in that 1 tent. But wow, everyone's in trouble. Well, hold that thought and we'll go to the world map. Our thoughts are with you. Back in our colony. Right, you're going home and you've got a whole load of stuff. Cool. And we've put the fun boxes back, so but I think we need some sort of entertainment building to see what they do. Right, you're going back, so you've got a whole load of stuff. Yes sir, we've got 51 components in stock, that's fantastic. So we're doing well there. You're going down south to fight these bandits, but you've only got 6 movement points, so you're taking your time. What are you doing? Right, you've been. Now what do you do again? You've got good research points, good attack, good scavenging. Let's send you out to explore then. Should we go up in this top corner with you, or to the right? Let's go to the right. Go east. So you're going east to explore, and hopefully, because he's got 4 research points compared to the 5 the other guy has, it's still quite a lot. So if he discovers any research points, that's going to be a good thing. Right, get some research points, 250. And then that leaves 108 to go, which is fantastic. We've got 412 research points now, so that means we can buy something on the tech tree. We've got a lot of people irradiated. Wandering Merchant. Let's check out what he's got. And actually, on that note, join me in the next episode where we're going to see what the merchant has, and we're going to have a look on the tech tree to see what we're unlocking next with our 412 science points. Will we survive the irradiation? We'll see you soon. Someone just died.